Unhappy with being substituted, he stormed to the sideline and kicked an advertising board to pieces. That's how much fire burned inside Jürgen Klinsmann, the same fire that would soon make him a legend. He was knocked unconscious after a brutal foul, but as soon as he woke up, he rushed back onto the field and scored the winning goal. That moment wasn't just about passion. It was about defiance. It was about a man who refused to stay down, and that man became football's golden bomber. The year was 1990, the World Cup in Italy, the stage where stars were made. Germany faced Yugoslavia, and Klinsmann, from an almost impossible angle, touched the ball so perfectly that it brushed the goalkeeper's fingertips, and still found the back of the net. It was a goal that defied geometry, a goal that announced the arrival of a new kind of striker. From that moment, fans had a name for him, the Golden Bomber. Because Klinsmann didn't just score goals, he attacked them. In 1994, Klinsmann arrived in England to join Tottenham Hotspur, but instead of applause, he was met with mockery. British fans saw him as a diver, a cheat. Newspapers mocked him. Posters across London labelled him the diver. Klinsmann could have crumbled. Instead, he smiled and waited for his moment. That moment came against Sheffield Wednesday. In the middle of a chaotic match, Klinsmann was fouled so hard he was knocked out cold. The crowd gasped. The medics ran in. Minutes later, he opened his eyes and went straight back onto the pitch. In the dying seconds, he outmuscled the defender, fired a rocket into the net, and gave Spurs the winning goal. Then came his response. He ran, stretched his arms wide, and dived head first into the grass. The perfect irony, the perfect comeback. The same fans who mocked him now adored him. Within months, he was named Footballer of the Year in England. The British media even published 18 reasons to love Jürgen Klinsmann. He hadn't just changed opinions, he changed hearts. Then came Euro 1996. Germany was broken, their squad filled with injuries, and their captain, Klinsmann, was barely standing himself. But he refused to give up. He led from the front, playing through the pain, dragging his team forward. Every tackle hurt. Every sprint was agony. When the final whistle blew, Germany were champions. Klinsmann had to be supported by his coach just to leave the field. He had given everything, his strength, his body, his pride. And in return, he gave his country the European Championship. Klinsmann wasn't the typical German striker. He wasn't just powerful. He was versatile. He could head, dribble, finish, or create. He could outmuscle a defender or dance past them. And when he leapt into the air for a diving header, you could feel the danger before the ball even left his boot. At the 1994 World Cup against South Korea, he controlled the ball with his back to goal, flicked it over the defender, turned in one smooth motion, and buried it into the corner. A masterpiece of balance, instinct, and brilliance. That goal was Klinsmann in a single frame, grace and grit combined. He may not have been the flashiest star of the 1990s, but he was the one you'd never want to face. His headers crushed defenders, his relentlessness broke opponents, and his passion, his iron blood, became part of German football's DNA. Jürgen Klinsmann, the Golden Bomber, the warrior who refused to fall, and the man who showed the world that sometimes you don't need to be loved first to become unforgettable. Like and subscribe for more football legends.